Think of a name in the process of this interview.
I'm still partial to
That's
good
a lot of
night.
pressure.
A nation of enemies.
Whoa.
It's pretty dark. I don't know.
That's pretty
It's
dark.
on the bookshelf.
We do this on camera. Like, there's no way
It's
we're
a
gonna
good,
come to a
trust
conclusion.
me, it's like good, like a lot of people have read Good Night Moon. But just if you heard the name Good Night Moon, what would you just think of that by
Huh?
itself?
Cute.
Break the film slow, put the full screen. Running through the lens, and the lens screen. Break the film slow, put the full screen. Close your eyes and let the hum in. Follow the lines and listen to the grin. Close your eyes and let the hum in. Oh, slowly. Vibing on my motoring coast. Backwards. Oh, if there's energy, then there's hurt. Wind put me out. Oh, current. Oh, never in the same stream. Non-existing first who'll sing. Wind put me out. Wind put me out.
Favorite decade of music?
This is probably the least popular opinion, but I'm a big 2000s guy. Just like growing up with Green Day, like on the bus to school every day.
You know, it's hard for me to tell. Like my parents raised me on like classic rock broadly. Like my mom played AC/DC for me while I was in the womb.
That's a ridiculous
But
story.
unfortunately, my parents had no taste in music, and they literally once a month maybe would play music, and it would be like the 80s superstars. So I grew up like loving that stuff until like everyone was like, "Are you kidding?" Modern music has been getting me the most excited.
Well, I grew up as a violinist, a classical musician, and I do believe that nothing can really top classic music, especially late romantic.
We like really make a point to not be associated with like a specific act. Like we made a bunch of Vampire Weekend jokes because we wanted to get as far away as we could.
If we do share some common interest in music, that would be Radiohead. We really look up to them and trying to do a lot of Radiohead stuff. But somehow we end up like Coldplay, which is a level lower.
Last year as we were writing, we all come from such different backgrounds and enjoy different music and have no like central theme that we were kind of inserting ourselves into every song from like all these different angles, which sometimes can be a good thing, but for us, I mean, we ended up like compromising a lot in a way that like no one was particularly happy. I mean, this year we're putting Bruce, we're giving him writing power because having one person kind of take over like that gives you a lot more direction.
Over the summer, I had a lot more free time, and I was abroad, I just had a single guitar with me, and I couldn't like play around with my effects, I couldn't loop stuff, so I really just started thinking, like, really, how do I just move from this part to another part in a way that's interesting? We have a song that I think is called Another Parade into the Night, and I was vaguely drawing off of the idea of like a repetition compulsion that Freud talks about in Beyond the Pleasure Principle. Maybe that wasn't what I was, maybe that's just a coincidence that that's what I'm studying. I don't know. I try not to overthink it, but there's a lot of coincidences. There are probably more than just coincidences.
That's the first time the rest of us heard that. It's been really like cool to like apply school to music stuff.
I love college. I love getting to study. No, like really, I didn't know. Think about it. You get to study something just for 4 years, just like something that I really enjoy. Like, it's an amazing opportunity. I love just getting to like read philosophy or Freud on the side.
Bass and drums, you know, the rhythm section are both engineers. And
then our two artists. Straight out of CC.
It makes sense if our musical director is a philosophy major. I mean, that makes perfect sense.
There's a lot of material.
Well,
Yeah.
philosophy is pretty like mechanic though, especially in American universities. It's very analytic, very systematic.
I thought philosophy would be like.
No, it's very. It's
Wow.
about making like the very clear.
Well, maybe
which
that's why I
involves
got a
systematic-
B
That's
minus
a good
for
one.
my CC paper. I'm not sure about. Columbia doesn't support student musicians.
I agree.
We don't have practice rooms. Last year we had to go downtown. The orchestra doesn't have a rehearsal space. Orchestra doesn't have a performing space.
How have you found ways to remedy like the shortage of space and the lack of support?
You're sitting on it right now.
The electronic
Yeah.
drum set is the cure-all.
Yeah, I guess I bought that kit this summer with basically everything I made in the summer. We were spending 3 hours. Well, we had to book the studio for 3 hours, so that's paying for that for 3 hours, and then it took an hour to get down there, an hour to get back. We were lugging all our gear. Having this year, we basically like go into Bruce's room or any other space. We went to Shapiro one time.
Yeah.
And we can bring this in. All you need is an amp.
I think we're becoming better friends. I don't know.
She's about to cry. She's definitely.
Like last year, I felt like, you know, we were the band together and everything, and like we had our whole other we had our lives going on around us, but like it was like very easy to like forget that we were all like mutually like sharing something that we like. And this year I feel like I'm holding on to that a lot more as like personal connection with these guys, and I don't know, I tried to make a happy ending.
That's fine. That's cute. Thanks, man.
Trying to remember the first fantasy. This little light trays and little picture scraps. Oh, I can